Hi, I'm Isaac Casados, the founder of Save One Heart. I want to talk to you a little bit about an issue that affects every human worldwide, and that issue is cardiovascular disease. According to the World Health Organization, roughly 16.7 million individuals succumb to cardiovascular-related issues every year. That would be heart attack and stroke. Over 8 million of those individuals are women alone. Nearly 1.4 million cardiovascular-related deaths occur yearly in North America, 800,000 in the United States, 400,000 in Canada, and over 470,000 in Mexico. My grandfather was a victim of this disease. It robbed him and us of his life. This is his story. Joe Casados was not your typical American. Routine cardiovascular checkups would place him at the lowest risk for cardiovascular disease. With his blood pressure at 117/83, doctors would pat him on the back and send him home with a clean bill of health. Unfortunately, those numbers didn't give a clear picture of what was about to come. Born in Santa Fe, New Mexico, Joe was an outstanding father, husband, and contributing member of his community, having served our country in the United States military during the Korean War. His rousing personality and life could be summed up in Bobby McFerrin's #1 hit, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." He was a good man with a big heart, putting his family and his community before anything else. He would give the shirt off of his back if that meant making the world a better place. Joe knew immeasurable loss as his mother passed away when he was just an infant. His sister Rosina and him forged an unbreakable relationship that lasted until his death. They never argued, they never fought, and they loved each other because they were all that they had. He extended the same love and respect to his family and to his wife Denise of over 50 years. My grandfather was 78 years of age when he succumbed to cardiovascular disease. He had always been in good health until a heart attack in August of 2006 rushed him to the emergency room. Even though my grandfather had normal and healthy blood pressure, 3 of his coronary arteries inside of his heart were blocked between 85 and 90%. He had no outward symptoms, and his heart attack was his first. My grandfather received a triple bypass. It was difficult watching a strong and vibrant man who had done everything in his power to help others and had given so much to his community and family, reduced to moans, groans, and eventually a vegetative state. My grandfather was placed in hospice care. Upon hearing word of his declining health, my family and I raced to Gilbert, Arizona. We kept vigil around his bedside. Other than a few mumbling moments and faint calls for water, my grandfather remained semi-conscious. All we could do was pray and wait, and we slowly prepared ourselves for the inevitable. On the morning of my grandfather's death, he mustered up enough energy to open up his eyes and say good morning in a faint voice. As long as I could remember, my grandfather greeted each and every one of us with good morning. Morning was an opportunity to vanquish the wrongs that had been done the day prior. He believed that you could always welcome a new morning with love, hope, respect, and new responsibility, just uttering those 2 simple words. His life was coming to an end, and he used the last remaining energy to tell us that he loved us. His heart was dying due to congestive heart failure. His breathing slowed, his heartbeat slowed, and he reached up to the roof in a hugging motion. In minutes, my grandfather had returned to his Creator. Tears flowed for my whole family as we realized we would never see him again. The once joking, charismatic, joyous figure, the family man, the grandfather, the husband, the uncle, the brother, and the friend, had been reduced to a statistic. As he lay there, I knew my grandfather's life could not be reduced to a 1 of 800,000. We had to do more, I had to do more, and today we are. It's through my grandfather's battle with cardiovascular disease that we introduce the Save One Heart balloon, inked with 450,000 other names of individuals and loved ones who have lost their lives just like my grandfather to this debilitating and horrendous disease. In October of 2015, the Save One Heart hot air balloon will soar through the heavenly skies of Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the world's largest ballooning event. Paying tribute to those who have lost their lives to cardiovascular disease, the balloon's fabric will be inked with over 450,000 names. This endeavor will join some of the world's most iconic tributes, including the World Trade Center in New York City, the AIDS Quilt, and the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. Join Save One Heart as they honor a collective group of loved ones who have lost their lives to this debilitating disease. Measuring 8 stories high, your loved one's name will climb to the heavens during morning flight and glow at dusk as we ignite our flames to honor their profound lives. For every name submitted and inked on the balloon, Save One Heart will donate 1 free cardiovascular screening and study. This will provide up to 500,000 free screenings. The Save One Heart balloon will tour North America from late October 2015 into 2016, visiting over 60 major cities. Join us as we honor 450,000 loved ones throughout North America, from Seattle to Santa Fe, to Selma to Saskatoon, to Savannah and Sonora, St. Louis, St. Petersburg, and Syracuse, with a soaring tribute unlike anything ever conceived and seen before.